What are your thoughts on ISPOs? Because to me, I think ISPOs, I'll just give a quick example.
Hmm.
ISPO is an initial stake pool offering.
Hmm.
For Cardano, it's proof of stake. So you can delegate your coins into a stake pool and you get rewarded with supply every 5 days, which is epic. So it's compounding on the compounding. Um, but with ISPOs, you can literally hold uh, you know, your tokens on a hardware wallet and delegate to an ISPO. What are your thoughts on them? Because I don't think Ethereum's doing that. And really, what I'm getting at is why is Ethereum? Why do I feel like Ethereum's up here and Cardano's down here? It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't.
So imagine a marathon where Ethereum essentially got a 5 minute head start. That's what we're essentially seeing being played out right now. It's not necessarily that Ethereum is better because there's more liquidity there, right? And I'm not knocking Ethereum at all because they essentially laid the foundation for what's actually being built on Cardano, right? In terms of DeFi, NFT, smart contracts, like without Ethereum leading the way and without Ethereum making breakthroughs as well as making blunders, right? We would not have anything to iterate off of in Cardano. That said, Bitcoin, think of it as the grandpa, right? Then you've got Ethereum, who is the offspring of Bitcoin, right? Where you now introduce smart contracts, layer two scaling solutions, things like that, right? And then Ethereum, let's say, has a child, which I would say is Cardano, right? Where within each generation, you're getting smarter, you're getting better, you're getting faster, right? So Bitcoin is first gen, Ethereum is second gen, and Cardano's third gen. Just like, and I don't want to sound rude, but like when we're growing up, our parents are teaching us how to operate in the natural world, right? How to interact with society. But then you get to a certain point where like you begin to start to tell your parents about certain things, right? And now I'm sure your parents can learn a lot from you about crypto. Whereas, 15, 20, 30 years ago, you would have not known anything and you would have been solely reliant on what they're teaching you, right? So I think that what we have in the natural sense also applies to crypto in the sense that as we continue to develop and as we get new generational waves of crypto, we are continuing to iterate and get better. And so, what does that actually mean for the future of Cardano, right? Is that we could have another blockchain that's a fourth gen, right? That comes along that learns from everything that Cardano already has, which includes ISPOs, and perfects that even more, as crazy as it sounds like, because obviously within the Cardano ecosystem, a lot of people think that, what we have going on right now is amazing, which it is, because we get a lot of things that people within the Ethereum space don't necessarily have. But we could definitely see other blockchains that learn from some of these shortcomings that Cardano has had, right? In terms of how they develop and even with the approach. I think that we could be even more methodical. And again, it's not to say that Cardano's perfect, because it's not. We've had our bumps and bruises along the way, but we've shown people that we are learning and that we're iterating over the Ethereum blockchain. So again, I think it's a matter of time. I would give it about 3, 4, at most 5 years until people really understand the power of Cardano, because right now we're going through the Voltaire era, right? Where we're now finally getting to the end of Cardano's development, where we're now going to be talking about decentralization and on-chain governance, right? Which again is something that Ethereum wanted to do. But like imagine Ethereum, right? They were hot right out of the gate. And Charles was actually a part of that effort. And I think that's why he kind of split out to go do his own thing with Cardano, is because he understood, okay, I don't need to rush. I don't need to be the first guy out the sprint. But what I do need to do is be the last guy, to come in and essentially do things right. So again, it's not about who is first to market. It's about who's going to be here to stay over the long term. And I think that Cardano has placed themselves very well to where once things are actually fully functioning without any additional governance or any additional development going on, that it's inevitable we will catch up. And there will be a day where I think people call it the flippening, right? Where Ethereum could potentially
Yeah.
flip Bitcoin, but then I think right behind that, Cardano will come in and flip the both of them. It's just a matter of time, in my personal opinion.
That would be epic too. Wow. That was really well put, by the way. I like that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I always see, I guess, Bitcoin as different than these all-purpose based blockchains, but yeah, that's a really good way to put it. I see ADA as yeah, kind of like I guess you could say the son of Ethereum in a way.